that's not good.
Alright, welcome back to part 2 on the Trailblazer 2x4 250. As you guys know, last video we rebuilt the top end on this thing. It had low compression, 95 pounds of compression we figured out, and we actually installed a very cheap top end. It was a cylinder and piston kit, nicheindustries.com. That's the name of it. We installed that, and we actually did a break-in process for the first 2 startups. We started it up for 5 minutes, blipping the throttle, and then let it cool down to the touch. And then we started it back up for another 5 minutes, blipping the throttle, let it cool down to the touch, and that's where we're at right now. Today we're going to take it out to my parents and do the rest of the break-in. We're going to ride it slow for the first 10 minutes, let it cool down, and then ride it hard for the next 10 minutes, let it cool down, and that should be the whole break-in. And then we can just mess around with it and really ride it hard to really break it in and test out that new top end. A couple things I want to do yet with it. I noticed it wasn't smoking a whole lot. I want to make sure that the oil pump is working. The oil pump is down here. You can see, here's the oil pump. Kind of hard to see in there, but it's going up to the cylinder right up in there. You can see the little brass knob. That's where the oil is getting injected into the cylinder. And I just want to make sure that that line's pumping oil. So what we're going to do is take out the gas that's in it. It's just premium gas in it right now, not mixed. We're going to take that out, mix up some 40-to-1, dump the 40-to-1 in, take off the oil line, and make sure it's pumping out oil. Because I don't want to blow it up the first ride, you know, which it might already do because it's a cheap top end kit. So let's get that all set, and then we'll test out the oil pump and see if that's working. We're going to have to somehow find a way to block off that brass line because you don't want air sucking in through there. So let's get going on that, and let's see if that oil pump is actually working. All right, we're going to start it up, see if the pump works. We're going to be taking a look down in the middle section right here. Let's start her up. Apparently it doesn't want to run without the oil line hooked up. So that's kind of weird. We might just have to run a little premix through it and then just hope that that's not the case. There's gas going to it. Huh. Alright, I just had it started up. You can see the smoke coming out of here. And I was not seeing anything out of that pump down there. So yeah, that's not good. Let's try to bleed the pump next. See if there's oil going to the pump. Alright, so looking down in here, see if we can get a light on here. There is a bleed screw right there. You can see it kind of. The one right there. So I untwisted that and bled the system of oil, and now the pump is working. So I think we just need to bleed it. So that's good. We'll hook everything back up. I'm going to pre-mix it 40-to-1 and have the pump. So, well, I'll probably do like 60-to-1 actually, just to make sure for the first initial break-in that it's getting oil. Alright, we got her all back together. Let's see if she starts up here. working pretty good. You can't see it really, but all right, we're good to go. Alright, all loaded up, ready to go. Alright, made it out to my parents. Plan for this thing, gonna be going 10 minutes slow or easy on it, and then 10 minutes hard, and then we'll go extremely hard on it and really break her in. Yeah, everything looks good on it. Brakes work, everything works on it, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's get her off the trailer and see if she can rip. All right, let's go break her in. Oh yeah, first little ride was good, lots of power. I went about half throttle. Haven't gone full throttle yet. We're gonna have to throw the GoPro on and take a nice easy ride around the yard a couple times, and then we'll go hard on it and really break her in. All right, here we go, moment of truth. Testing out the niche top end kit for the Trail Boss 2x4 250 from 2001. Will it hold up during this test? We're probably going to go through some trails on the road, probably top speed run, really break her in. Like I said before, the first 10 minutes is going to be pretty slow. We'll probably only do like the first 5 minutes because it's really boring going slow, but we will. Well, plus I already did like 3 minutes of riding slow around here, so we only have about 5 left anyway. So let's get going with that, and hopefully pray to God that this works and holds up, because I really don't feel like rebuilding it again, but this is for testing purposes, so it'll be pretty fun. Let her warm up for a little bit. Give her all the help we can give her. Sounds really good, no knocking whatsoever. Idles perfectly. So that's a good sign, right? Alright, nice and easy. Keep her about half throttle. Alright, has that been 5 minutes? I'm getting bored with this. We'll open her up down here. We're about a third throttle right now, so I'm sticking to the 5-minute warm-up even though I don't want to. Alright, we're gonna open her up on this path down here. It's been long enough. See if it stays running. Yep. Alright, here we go. Woo, woo. I hear kind of something going on in there. I think it's this thing wobbling. Let's see, is something burning? Still smoking good out the back. That's a good sign. Bumpy through here. We're really going hard on it. Still smoking out the back. Yep. Let's see if the air filter's still in there. I hear something rattling, kinda. I don't know if it's this. Oh, that could be what I heard. Or this case. Don't really know. Oh, it was probably this. Yeah. Looking good. See if this doesn't really latch too tightly. Probably came loose. That's what I was hearing. Yeah. So I don't know if that sits tight on there or not. Guess we'll see. Yeah. There's room for wiggle. Yeah, so far so good. Idles perfectly. Runs perfect. Kit's holding up. We'll see how long it lasts though. We're gonna take her hard, a couple more areas, and really give it a test. This thing's not the fastest thing in the world. It's fast, but not that fast. Starts right back up. It's a good sign. Go down the road with her top speed. Oh, that's not good. That might have blown her up right there. Well, did it run out of gas or something? There's no way it ran out of gas already. No. Huh, that's not good. I don't know what that was about. Doesn't say the oil light's not on or anything, so got oil on her. So wet back here. Sounds a little louder. Wonder if that pipe came off. Still running good. Still doing what it needs to do. Not bad. Here's a new bridge back here. Man, they really made that stronger. Big cement blocks. Dang. It's pretty heavy duty. The other one was just all wood. And there wasn't a drain system. You can see the drain system coming out too. They were working on that for a while. But yeah, this thing stopped one time. I'm not sure why it stopped like that. When we were going full gun on the road. And it started right back up and idled perfectly, so not really too sure what was going on there. I'm just gonna check everything over and make sure all the oil is going where it needs to go. Make sure the oil line didn't pop off. Check the gas line. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Alright, not one single leak anywhere on this thing. It is perfect. I checked out the whole machine. The oil line is still on there. Gas line's good. Not one single leak out of any line. So we're all good there. So there's zero issues with it right now. Let's see if she starts back up here. Starts right back up. Feeling pretty good. I wonder how fast these things are supposed to go. We'll quick look it up on my phone and see, and then we'll do a top speed test. Just to see if we're in the range of where we need to be. Feels pretty good though. Alright, just got back from the first ride on the 2001 Polaris Trailblazer 250 2x4, and so far everything's perfect on it. Not a single leak. Has a bunch of power, and everything's going perfect on it. It's idling perfectly. No weird noises except for the one, I think, which is the air filter is a little bit loose. But other than that, it sounds really good. So the niche cylinder and piston are holding up so far, and I really sent it. I was holding that thing wide open the whole time. So it's been like probably 15 minutes of just really hard, and I think we broke it in after that. So the ring should be seated by now. I just looked it up. It said the top speed on these things is 45 miles an hour. So we're going to hook up a speedometer to it and give it a test. Hopefully it hits 45. If it hits 45, that means the top end kit is probably pretty good. This thing doesn't have a ton of power. It's only a 250, but it gets the job done, and it is pretty fun to ride. So let's hook up the speedometer and see what we can do on this thing. Alright, we got the speedometer hooked up right here, so we're all good to go. Hopefully you guys can see that. So let's do the top speed test. Hoping for over 45. There we go. We hit 40 right there. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 right there. Oh yeah, we're already in the range there. $32, 37, 40, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I think we hit 50. Good. 51.20. Whew. That was pretty good. Only supposed to go 45 miles an hour. Our niche top end kit got us an extra 6 miles an hour. That's pretty good. Alright, top speed test complete on this thing. Let's see what we got for a top speed. 51.20 miles per hour. And like I said before, only supposed to go 45 miles an hour top speed, so we're 6 miles an hour over what we're supposed to be. So I'm pretty happy with that. Definitely running good. And the kit's holding up great. So if you guys are considering a niche piston and cylinder top end kit, I mean, it's been through like 4 top speed runs. I was holding it full throttle back there. It's been doing a lot of stuff. I've been pretty hard on it and it's holding up with no issues. So, I mean, I don't know if I can recommend it yet. I might have to do a couple more rides on it just to make sure, but seems so far like it's doing its job. Really can't complain. So I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed and maybe even learned something on this one. I know I did. I didn't think the cheap top end kits would even last 10 minutes. And it could be because I used the OEM bearing instead of the bearing that came with the kit for the piston. Maybe that is what is the fail point on these things. I'm not really too sure. But putting that stock one in there really reassured me that it probably wouldn't break, because they're pretty strong and they never really go bad. So yeah, I don't know if that was it or not, but the kit's doing good. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Till next time, we are out.